Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. The forest is no longer the same. Alvanor's relics have arrived. And today we are not guessing, we are not speculating, we are breaking down exactly what happens from level 1 all the way to level 30 legendary. Because this is not just a visual upgrade. This is structure. This is scaling. This is identity. Let's begin from the very first step.
Guardians, if you haven't explored Hero Wars Hub yet, now is the time. Log into your game, open the news section, and enter Hero Wars Hub, where you can collect daily activity rewards, guild bonuses, and manage your in-game purchases in one place. If you decide to make a purchase, you can use the Olympus Alliance code. You'll find it pinned in the comments and on screen. There are no discounts or extra benefits for you, but by using the code, you directly support our channel and help us continue bringing you guides, updates, and competitive breakdowns. There's never any pressure to spend, that's always your choice. Have fun, enjoy the journey.
At level 1, Alvanor unlocks the Rune of Wind. And this is where everything starts to shift. Every 12 seconds, for 7 seconds, Alvanor applies a Rune of Wind to allies in front of him, and to all Way of Nature heroes. While active, this rune reduces skill cooldowns. At max value, we are looking at a 20% cooldown reduction. This alone is massive. Why? Because nature teams depend on rhythm. They depend on ability cycles, healing rotations, damage windows, control timing. Reducing cooldowns means more skills. More skills means more pressure. More pressure means momentum. And momentum wins fights. Now as the relic scales upward, that reduction becomes more stable, more reliable, and more impactful in longer fights. The higher the relic level, the smoother the rotation becomes. This is the foundation. Then we move to the Rune of Fire. Unlocked when you upgrade the skill to legendary and scale it upward, this rune applies a damage over time mark to enemies. At max level, the mark deals over 25,000 magical damage per second depending on magic attack, lasting for 6 seconds. This is not burst damage. This is pressure damage. It forces healing. It forces reactions. It forces mistakes. And when combined with nature's cooldown reduction from Rune of Wind, that mark starts appearing more frequently. Wind accelerates. Fire punishes. And that synergy is intentional. Now we reach level 20 legendary. Rune of Earth. And this is where Alvanor stops being just a tempo support and becomes protection. Rune of Earth reduces damage received from skills and basic attacks. For Way of Nature heroes, this reduction is permanent against basic attacks. Let that sink in. Permanent basic attack damage reduction for nature heroes. That means sustained survivability. That means frontline durability. That means your nature composition becomes harder to collapse. And the reduction scales with magic attack, meaning the more you build Alvanor correctly, the stronger the defensive layer becomes. So now you have Wind, accelerating your team. Fire, applying constant pressure. Earth, reducing incoming damage. And finally, at level 30 legendary, we unlock Rune of Infinity. This is the final transformation. Rune of Infinity increases the duration of effects applied by Alvanor by 3 seconds. 3 seconds may sound small. It is not. Longer cooldown reduction window. Longer damage over time mark. Longer defensive mitigation. This amplifies everything before it. Wind lasts longer. Fire burns longer. Earth protects longer. And that changes tempo completely. Because now the cycles overlap more smoothly. Instead of small bursts of advantage, you get extended windows of control. That is what level 30 does. Now let's talk real impact. Before Relics, Alvanor was solid, useful, supportive. After Relics, he becomes the engine of nature. He does not carry damage alone. He amplifies others. He does not tank alone. He reinforces durability. He does not burst alone. He sustains pressure. From level 1 to level 10, you feel tempo. From level 10 to level 20, you feel stability. From level 20 to level 30, you feel identity. And the biggest spike. Level 20. Rune of Earth changes survivability dramatically. But the most strategic spike. Level 30. Because extended duration makes everything smoother and harder to counter. Now here is the important part. If you cannot push immediately to 30, do not panic. Even level 1 Rune of Wind already gives tempo advantage. Even mid-level Fire already pressures healers. Even partial Earth already reduces incoming damage. Alvanor scales progressively. He is not useless without max relic. But when you complete the set, nature teams feel cohesive. They feel structured. They feel synchronized. And that is the true power of these relics. This is not flashy burst meta. This is controlled growth meta. And controlled growth wins long fights. So Guardians, what do you think? Is this enough to push nature back into higher dominance? Will Rune of Infinity change late game rotations? Or is level 20 the true breakpoint? Tell me in the comments. We will test him deeper. We will test him in defense. We will test him in offense. And we will find the exact optimal upgrade priority. But for now, this is the full breakdown from level 1 to level 30. The forest evolves. And Alvanor is no longer just a protector. He is the rhythm of nature. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.